Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Tuesday out there, and I'm sure for some of you it's Taco Tuesday, but nonetheless we are just one day away from Hump Day, and that, my friends, means we are almost halfway through the work week. That's right. Well, WrestleMania 33 wrapped up in great fashion this past Sunday as a showcase of the Immortals put on the granddaddy of them all. That's right. The Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida was sold out with a record-breaking 75,245 fans jamming the Citrus Bowl. Of course, those numbers did put a lot of smiles on people's faces there, especially WWE executives. And of course, other notables on that match, it was Undertaker's last fight. That's right, it was shortly announced after that The Undertaker did indeed fight his last fight. Other big notables, Brock Lesnar defeated Goldberg to win the Universal title. And that match was just under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And not to mention, Goldberg went to Suplex City not 9 times, but 10. And the Hardy Boys, they stunned the Orlando crowd as they surprise entered into the Tag Team Turmoil ladder match as they won the WWE Tag Team titles. Chris Jericho lost his U.S. Championship to former best friend Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton defeated Bray Wyatt to become the new WWE Champion. And how about that John Cena proposing to Nikki Bella? That was coming, I'll tell you. And Naomi, the hometown favorite, she is from Orlando. She recaptured her SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and I think the highlight of the night right here, besides the Undertaker Roman Reigns match, is Mojo Rawley winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal with the help of New England Patriot tight end, you guessed it, Rob Gronkowski. He was there. It was good to see him there. And it was also good to see good old JR back announcing the final match between the Undertaker and Roman Reigns. Well, a lot of people were talking about the bump that Stephanie McMahon took when her husband Triple H fell onto her as she crashed through the table outside the ring during their match. This, of course, made Triple H lose to Seth Rollins, but not only did it cost her the match, it may have cost her job. That's right. Vince McMahon, the CEO of WWE, showed up on Monday Night Raw last night to name a new GM while his daughter recuperates. And what'd you guess? It's newly inducted Hall of Famer Kurt Angle, the new Raw GM. It's true. Oh, yes, it's true. And, of course, as expected last night, the Raw After Mania crowd was unbelievable. They did not disappoint as they booed Roman Reigns for, I think it's got to be a record, 10 whole minutes at the beginning of Raw, only to have Reigns say, "This is my yard now," and walked out, and we never saw him the rest of the night. That's right. And in case you haven't heard yet, Finn Balor returned last night in grand fashion as he was announced as the last-minute partner for Seth Rollins as they defeated Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. And, of course, with Vince McMahon on the air last night, a big announcement was captured as well, as this one's going to shake the landscape of the WWE as they announce next week they're going to shake up both Raw and SmackDown rosters. That's right. This has everyone, including yours truly, on the edge of their seats. Who's going to go where? We don't know what's going to happen, but I see a lot of people switching up. So do stay tuned for that. Well, on the other flip side, Red Sox opening day couldn't have gone any better for the Red Sox. On top of a beautiful weather-wise day, the Red Sox beat the Pirates 5-3. Solid pitching by Rick Porcello and timely hitting by Jackie Bradley Jr. and Nick Benintendi proved to be the keys to victory. And all eyes were on the Gronk and Tom Brady as the pregame ceremonies as Gronk pretended to steal Tom Brady's jersey as the Patriots threw out the first pitch along with their 5 Super Bowl trophies. You gotta love it. You gotta be a Boston fan now, I'm telling you. Also, congrats to the University of North Carolina men's basketball team as they won the NCAA Division I basketball championship last night as they defeated Gonzaga. And the Bruins look to continue their winning ways tonight as they host Tampa Bay Lightning at the Boston Garden. A win, an official game-time win, and they are in the playoffs. You can't have an overtime win or a shootout. They have to win this in 3 periods or less. And the Celtics hold the Cleveland Cavaliers in an important matchup with the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference tomorrow night. If the Celtics win, they'll remain a game ahead of Cleveland and the Eastern Conference. And, well, this is a shocker right here. A shocker in some ways or not. In case you haven't heard, Dallas Cowboys quarterback, or I should say former Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Tony Romo officially retired from football today and then immediately agreed to become an analyst for CBS Sports. He'll be paired with alongside Jim Nantz for the upcoming season. Now, Jim Nantz is the #1 broadcaster on CBS. They basically took Tony Romo, an underrated quarterback, for some reason, is going to put him in the broadcast booth in his very first year and replace a guy like Phil Simms. I'm sorry, folks. I don't agree with it. I think Tony Romo, just like in football, you got to earn your stripes. You got to get up there. You don't just go off and put him in the #1 booth. But here's the thing. We're going to see a lot of Tony Romo now because if you don't know, Jim Nantz, well, with Phil Simms last year and the previous years, they do a lot of Patriots games, folks. So we are going to go and get ourselves a dose of Tony Romo. And let me tell you, is April the giraffe ever going to have that giraffe? I mean, is she really pregnant? What's going on here? I mean, every time we look at it, she's in the birthing position. She's not in the birthing position. I mean, what's the historical factor in all this? A giraffe giving birth or the fact that she hasn't given birth? I don't know. Someone's going to tell me something. Somebody call somebody, as they say, you know? But anyways, I'm Joe Lowry. I'll be with you tomorrow night as we continue to trek towards midweek hump day tomorrow, the week's middle finger, as I like to call it. And for all you wrestling fans out there, SmackDown Live tonight, probably more interesting news coming out of from the Raw announcement of the SmackDown roster shakeups. And I'm sure you're going to want to tune into that 8 o'clock tonight, SmackDown Live. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.